It looks like the market is finally starting to turn around after last week's down week. We know we were down about 3% on the week last week with the overall market. Things are starting to turn around with everything else except the EVs. You know, EVs are slowly starting to climb their way back up. Shocker. So if you guys are heavy into EVs, at least like I am, it's hurts just a little bit today, but that's on me. So we're going to talk about the market, what's going on there, and then we're also going to talk a little bit about NIO. They're win a major award again. So we're going to talk about that. But before we do, let's just hit that sub button. It's the best way to stay up to date on all things NIO, and it's the best way for you guys, to help support the channel. We also got links in the description. We got one down there for the Weeble, where you guys open an account, you guys get a free $100, or not free $100, easy there, Hot Rod. If you guys open an account, you guys get a free stock valued up to $200, and then if you guys deposit $100, you guys get 2 free stocks valued up to $2,000. So hey, who doesn't like free money? It's there if you want it. We also got links down there for the merchandise if you're interested in a cool t-shirt. And we also got a link down there for the Patreon that gets you access to the Discord. So without further ado, man, let's hop into it. So the whole market right now is up, at least the Dow, looking at it from like the Dow perspective. Dow's up almost over 1%, I believe.
1.5 almost.
Yeah, 1.5, up 500 points on the day so far, a little over that. Yeah. It's only 1 o'clock here on the East Coast, so things are looking good on that aspect of things. They did say that the things are starting to recover because of the fact of last week's pullback of about 3%, which I think that's probably where a lot of these speculation and crash videos have been coming from a lot of other YouTube content creators, which that's their thing. But they're also probably looking out, in the few years of the whole, inflation concerns and things like that, how we can see a correction in the next coming year or two. So, we'll keep an eye on that. And if anything comes out about that, we'll talk about that. But the 10-year Treasury is also kind of correcting itself as well. So things are starting to look better for the market as of right now. It's a really good day, which it didn't start off good. This morning it was down almost 200 or 300 points on the day. So luckily things turned around. So
even NIO started off down, but not crazy down, and then it just dropped like a rock, like a lot of stuff. And then it's, for the most part, it's been slowly working its way back up. I mean, we're only down 0.6% now, so everything's slowly working its way back up.
Right, exactly. Well, I know a lot of people were waiting for that $45 mark for NIO, so if you didn't get it this morning, that might have been that was your chance. That was your chance. So, speaking of NIO winning another major award, shockingly.
Yeah, shocker, as always. So they won another Red Dot Product Design Award for the ET7. And they've won 3 other Red Dot awards for the NIO Power Home, NIO Power Swap, and they won the AI award for Nomi as well, which is all all good stuff. And the Red Dot Award, so they won the Red Dot Award for product design, and it honors the best products of the year. And they said NIO deserved the Red Dot Award for this year because, and this is a quote from them, the design and appearance of the NIO ET7 is minimalist, progressive, reduced to the bare essentials, integrating all of the technologies that will make EVs ready for the future. I kind of take the reduced to bare essentials. I'm taking that as, it's obviously not a bad thing. I'm taking it as you have a car, at least a lot of cars these days, for all the air conditioning and all the the radio and everything, you have just like a million buttons everywhere, and it's it's all on the screen. Everything's controlled by the tablet looking thing. So, it's just a cleaner look, makes things easier. But also, NIO's vice president of design said that this not only recognizes that our products are innovative and the forefront of technology, but also proves that we have taken the right path with our driven by design NIO philosophy.
Right. Which that's good because, NIO's been praised multiple times by other car companies and other magazines and other
Xpeng even
for the ET7 and how like high tech it is and the specs on it, and it's really because no other car company can match it. Like, it's not even out yet, and it's one of the highest ranged vehicles for the electric vehicles, and just it's a really nice freaking car, and nobody can compete with it.
Yeah, and I talked about it before in live stream and other videos too, that they've announced this back in January or so,
Right.
and and we knew what the specs were going to be pretty much then, and it's been out this whole time, and no one's come out saying we're putting out this car that competes with it.
Right.
So it's crazy that it was released going to be a year ago, by the time they release it, and still there's really no competition for it.
Right. Exactly.
For range and all the tech that's in it.
Right.
So,
well, I mean, even
awesome.
the Chinese bank CICC, they even came out and said, quote unquote, the ET7 is scheduled to go on sale in the first quarter of 2022, and when it does, it'll still be the most advanced model in the global automotive market in terms of in smart hardware and configuration. So they're basically saying this is still going to be one of the best cars, even 6 months from now when this thing comes out. Like.
Yep.
It's still not out. It's not going to come out until the first quarter of next year, which could be March. Like, it doesn't mean January. It could be March before this thing comes out. And it's still going to be the best electric vehicle on the market. And, even NIO, it's rumored that the target sales of next year for the ET7 are 50,000 sales.
Yeah,
that's
50,000
just add 50,000 to what they're trying to do, like 80 to 100,000 this year, and you just throw an easy 50,000 on it next year, which that number could drastically change if those pre-sales and the sales throughout the year get even better with it. That's half of what they're delivering every month so far this year. Just in the ET7, not including the ES8s or the EC6s and all those other models.
That doubles what they did last year for production.
Exactly.
Over doubles.
Exactly.
Which is just in just one model of car. That's insane.
And that's what makes me excited for NIO Day is maybe they're going to announce a cheaper car. I know there's the EF9 that's been rumored and no one knows anything about it, so maybe we'll hear more on that. Maybe we'll hear more of a cheaper car. Who knows? Maybe we'll hear more about this other brand that they're trying to open up. And
that's what I was gonna say. Maybe they'll talk about the more expensive car, or what we assume is going to be the more expensive car, the EF9, but then also give more details about the cheaper brands. So
and again,
I'm expecting something big like that.
Right. And I'll say it again. I think 2022 is going to be the year for NIO. I think we're going to see the stock go through the roof next year with all the news and deliveries. And I think a lot of that's going to be based on, how the market perceives it too. I feel like everybody, or at least the big market here in China, is all against, or in the United States is all against China. So, at least with their stuff.
Yeah, next year I believe also is going to be huge for NIO, because this year they're ramping up. They're expanding with the Jack deal that they got going on, doing double the production there, plus whatever the 60,000 extra for the Gemini is going to be. And then they're also building the factory in the NIO Park. So they're this year they're expanding like crazy, and next year when deliveries start rolling out of all those new factories, it's just going to be insane.
Yep, 2020. I think 2022 is going to be the fantastic year, and it's going to be the year for NIO. So keep your eye on it. We're going to keep you guys updated through the entire thing, like we always do. So if you guys want to stay up to date on all things NIO, hit that sub button. It's the best way to support the channel, and it keeps you guys up to date. So again, thank you guys so much for all your support in this video. That's going to wrap it up. Again, we got all the links down in the description and the first comment of the video. One that gets you into the Weeble, two that gets you into the merchandise store if you guys are interested in any of that, and we got one down there for the Patreon that gets you access to the Discord with a fantastic community that we got over there, and all the all the talks that we do over there. So if you guys are interested in any of that, it's all down below, and we'll see you guys in the next video.